Hi Wendy, Jazz here. Just popped outside to give you a bit of a heads up on literacy mastery, and if you want to share this video with the staff at your school, you're more than welcome. So I work quite a lot with schools as an advisor, and mastery is something that's quite big at the moment. What I'm finding a lot of the time is that there are loads of great schemes out there for phonics, for spelling, for grammar, for literacy through stories and text types and genre. What's often lacking is a really clear progression of literacy skills, talking about from the beginning the amoeba kind of type life of a speller, of hearing sounds around in the environment, hearing sounds in words, being able to segment sounds into words, knowing different ways of writing sounds for the same, so knowing there's like 14 different ways of writing the or sound in words, putting that into writing so it's all grammatically correct, and then extending that, etc. So often what I advise is that even though you've got your planning, your year plan, which might have the text types on or the genre on or the topics on, where are the skills? So when would a child in your school be able to jazz up a noun with an adjective? When does that happen? When would a teacher in your school know to stop marking phonetic spelling and start marking spelling as correct or not? When does the accuracy come in? And what I've tended to do is kind of take reception or nursery right through to year 6, or if it's secondary even further, and actually look down and say, okay, so what's a good one look like in terms of a child? What does a good speller look like in term 3 of year 1? What does a good writer look like in term 4 of year 7, or wherever it is? So you've got a good one looks like this, and these are the features for each one. What I've done, if it helps, is I've taken the national curriculum for primary and literacy, and I've split it up into year groups, split each year into 3 terms, split each term into 10 weeks, and then listed the skills I'm going to focus on at that time. That acts more as a progression so that you can see how children are mastering over time the different skills. For example, a noun in year 1 is a thing. It's not going to be an abstract noun, it's not going to be happiness, it's not going to be a collective noun probably. That's going to come later, and so the definition of what a noun is increases as the children go through school. The other kind of tip I've got is that there are generally, at the minute, because we had so much time in phonics, reading in primary schools year 2 tends to be here, but the spelling is down here, and actually that's the same skill in reverse. So there's a way of fixing that. And I find that when spelling often works in spelling tests, we take the words home, we learn 10 words, we come back, we spell them all correctly, and then when it comes to writing that word 10 minutes later in our books, forget it, because we don't even remember, which is kind of a total and utter waste of time. So there's better ways of teaching spelling than I've developed some which really work and schools are having great success with. But the kind of main thing is actually getting that spelling embedded, not knowledge, but as embedded knowledge in your gut, so they can use it in any situation, in any area of their curriculum, in their writing. So one of these for me is there's 3 reasons why that doesn't happen. Can't, don't, and won't. Can't is the children just don't have the skills. They can't hear sounds in words, they don't know the different ways of writing the same sound, they just haven't practiced that skill enough, segmenting isn't there, and that's, on our part really, we need to do more of that with them to get them up to speed. Don't is where they literally don't realise that what you're doing in phonics is meant to be applied in literacy. They literally haven't worked that out. They don't know, the ethos isn't such that they know that the skills they're taking on in phonics and literacy are there for every time you write in any area of the curriculum or life, so we can fix that. And won't is mindset. It's about children just thinking, I don't want to fail. So we've got year 6 children with amazing vocabulary, but they don't put any of those words when they're writing because they don't want to spell it wrong. So we've got this whole culture of not wanting to make a mistake, and as teachers we say, it's fine, just try your best, it doesn't matter if you get it wrong. But when you look around the room, every piece of work that's up is perfect, and we're all, we're not a hot mess, we're all perfect. So we're saying one thing, it's okay to get it wrong, and then we're sort of showing something else. So these 3 things, can't, don't, won't, are 3 areas, 3 different strands that can be tweaked and enhanced to really push mastery in school. When I've done that with my writing warm-ups, schools have made enormous progress in a very short space of time. It's like a 5-week programme, and everybody moves because the whole attitude towards writing changes, the skills are in place, and the children realise that this is a skill for life across the curriculum, not just in literacy, not just in phonics. So I hope that's helpful in terms of mastering phonics and literacy and grammar and spelling skills. I hope it's relevant. If it isn't, please feel free to get back to me on anything. Just ask Jazz. Email me a question or tweet me a question. I'm always making these videos to help people, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.